Yeah, I mean, Aaron made us the WDRB in Louisville. Bryce, I see you shaking your head. I guess just what's it like dealing with the emotions of hearing that news, trying to get up for this game and everything you guys are dealing with right now?
I don't know. It's just hard to take in. I mean, Chuma, I don't feel like Chuma deserves that at all. He works so hard, spends so much time in the gym and making sure his body is right. But I mean, it's our jobs to pick him up, lift him up, encourage him, and all we're gonna do at this point is go out there and play for him. We're gonna use it as motivation, and hopefully we can do this for our boy.
Let's get a second answer to that one. Jared, why don't you chime in on the injury?
I think it's tough to lose Chuma. Like I said yesterday, I feel like he's our most valuable player for our team. Just all the things that he's able to do in the court, guard 1 through 5, be able to shoot from perimeter, score inside, and just do all those things. So I know we're gonna get that production of all those things that he did from all of us. It's gonna take all of us, not just one single person.
Right here in the aisle. Thank you.
This is for Bryce. Bryce, I'm Mark Story from the Lexington Herald-Leader. When you guys lost in Rupp Arena, and it was your 9th loss, how close did you guys think your season was to, sort of, coming apart or not making the tournament? And what did Coach Pearl do to, sort of steady the ship and get it going in the right direction?
We knew they played really well, so we didn't let that get to us mentally. We knew after that game what we needed to work on, and I felt like ever since then we worked on those things. And Coach challenged us a little bit to work on those things, and I feel like ever since then we've been clicking and rolling. So I never had this part of the Elite Eight in doubt, Sweet 16 in doubt, Final Four in doubt, National Champion. I never had that in doubt. Always believed in my team. Yep.
Brian Milam, WKYT in Lexington, and this is for Jared, any of the players really. Have you ever been on a team that has been so red hot the way you guys are right now?
Well, have Jared start, and Anthony please chime in as well.
I just think as we started the season, we were winning games. We knew we weren't playing our best basketball. Then we went through a period where we lost a couple games, and we still weren't playing our best basketball. But as a team, and as Coach Pearl did, we had to figure out a way to be playing our best basketball around this time when it's most important. So that's just a tribute to all my teammates and all the work that we put in, and just staying together during the whole time.
Piggybacking off what Jared said, I believe that we may have been spoiled early in the season from the previous year's success, but coming from the Kentucky loss, there was a point in the locker room where we just felt like we were tired of losing. So the atmosphere changed, and all the guys became locked in and ready, and we was more engaged and more ready to take on the rest of the season.
Joseph Goodman with AL.com. This question is for everybody. You guys have beaten Kansas, North Carolina, and now you have a chance to beat Kentucky, and these are the all-time winningest programs in college basketball. Were any of you guys recruited by any of those 3 schools?
Horace, you're first. Malik, you're second. Jared, you're third.
Nah, me personally, I wasn't recruited by any of those schools, but I feel like everybody's beatable, and we can come to the game tomorrow, be ready to play. You know what I'm saying? We just play good team defense as a unit and build and prosper in that area.
I wasn't either. I only had here in Ole Miss. It was my 2 biggest offers, so I'm just ready to play whoever they put in front of us. I'm just ready for the opportunity and blessed for the opportunity.
No, I wasn't recruited by any other schools. I think Chuma he was recruited by Kansas, but I don't know about any other schools. But I don't think we really take that too personal. We felt like that we're all good players. We've all been good players and have a great coach that believes in us here at Auburn. It was a perfect situation for all of us, so I know we're just happy to be here.
Bryce, Anthony?
Oh, yeah. No, I wasn't recruited at all.
Bryce, Anthony, go ahead.
No, I wasn't recruited by any of those.
It doesn't mean you guys have no lack of confidence. Bryce, talk about the amount of confidence that you guys have, built up over this past 11-game win streak? Thanks.
I just feel like it just goes back to having that chip on our shoulder. Once we took a few L's midway through the season in SEC play, I felt like it wasn't the worst thing that happened for us. I feel like it opened our eyes, woke us up a little bit, and realized what our main focus needed to be. And we got that chip back on our shoulder. We became more of the underdogs, and that's when I feel like we're at our best, and that's how it's gonna be from here on out.
Megan Ryan with the Minneapolis Star-Tribune. Jared, a question for you. Obviously, you guys have been on this red-hot streak. That's got to be kind of an emotional high. Then to have Chuma's injury is pretty shocking for you guys. How have you, I know it's kind of sudden, but how have you handled that emotional roller coaster, and how would you describe the mood of this team right now?
I think last night after the game it was a little bit tougher than it is on us right now. I think this is just another reason for our team to come even closer. Last year, we faced a lot of adversity with a lot of stuff going on, so that brought our team closer. And then Anthony went down with the injury last year. That brought our team even closer. And then for this to happen, it brings our team even closer again. So just knowing that we know that we are all we got, that we're always going to have each other's backs is always there.
To the players, any of you, what do you take away from the first time you played Kentucky to the second time you played Kentucky until now? Can you take anything away from those two previous games?
We're going to start with Horace, and then we're going to work our way left. Horace, start us.
They're a great defensive team, and P.J. Washington is a pretty good force of nature on both sides of the court, offensive and defensively. And Tyre Hero is a pretty good offensive player as well. So I feel like us as Auburn, we got to play good collective team defense and cut off their water inside and just do our jobs, just to do what we can to stop those two players, because they're the primary sources of offense.
Sort of the same with Horace said. They're a great defensive, great rebounding team. They play fast. They got some good guys. We just understand we got to stop them. Play hard. Understand our coverages. Just play together.
You just got to limit their impact in transition. They're very talented, so they get out on the break and get a lot of stops defensively, and they play fast. So we got to make sure we build a wall in transition and limit the amount of easy points they get. Make sure we get back on the defensive end, and also play well offensively.
I just think we just need to continue to do the things that we've been doing offensively and defensively. Being able to get into the lane, get people for open shots. We had 21 assists last night. That's a big thing. Coach wants us to look to force 20 turnovers and get 20 assists. That's like a goal for us going into games. So if we continue to do that, continue to play two halves of defense, I know we'll be good.
And they kind of said it all. Just doing what we do, playing to our strengths. Kentucky, they got us pretty good at their house, but that's when I felt like we weren't playing our best basketball, and we just got to continue to do what we're doing now, and that's competing on the defensive side of the ball and sharing the ball on offense.
Stay there. Yes.
Bryce, I'm curious, what do you think the role emotions are going to play in this game? Because just looking at Kentucky, they're maybe coming off a high. They've got Washington back, and they seem pretty upbeat about it. You guys obviously went through this hard injury with Chuma. How is that going to maybe play a factor in tomorrow's game?
Like I said earlier, I feel like it's going to motivate us, knowing that one of our soldiers aren't able to be out there and battle with us. On their side of the ball, I feel like, Washington's kind of fresh, and, he's probably just eager to get out there and just ready to compete. So, we both have certain things that's going to motivate us, but on the better team wins, I feel like.
John Clay, Lexington Herald leader for Jared or Bryce. You guys have played Kentucky twice. You know each other well. You're in the same conference. You pretty much know everything about them. They know everything about you. Is that a good thing or a bad thing going into a game like this?
Jared, you're first, then Bryce.
I guess you can say I guess it's a good thing, but I also to include that. I feel like we're playing differently than we were at that point. I think we're playing better as a team, offensively and defensively, just getting contributions from everybody in our team. That wasn't always happening before, but when we're able to get those contributions from everybody and do the things that we do, we're a better team.
Say your question one more time.
Yeah, how much does that help you or hurt you knowing Kentucky?
Yeah, I feel like both teams will be more prepared than the previous teams we face. We kind of know what they like to do. They know what we like to do. We know their tendencies, and same with them. So it's just gonna come down to who's playing the hardest and who's making shots and who's defending.
Anything else for the student athletes of Auburn? Yep. Follow up right here on the aisle.
Jared, your matchup with Ashton Hagens, what do you remember from the first 2 games, and what do you have to do to keep him under control?
First of all, he's a great player. He's a great defensive player. He does a good job of running their team. I don't know if it's going to be personally me against Ashton. That's not what I'm looking into. I don't think that's what our team is looking into. When we think of more of Auburn against Kentucky, it's a team game. It's going to take a team effort to stop him and stop all the great players that they have.
Go on the right.
You guys have hit so many three-pointers. And Coach gives you so much freedom to shoot. Is there such a thing as a bad three-point shot from you guys?
Bryce and Jared, please.
And Horace.
And Horace.
I knew you were going to say that.
Coach gives us a lot of confidence. He wants us to feel free out there, just unless we're playing for him hard on the defensive side of the ball. He typically doesn't mind the type of shots we take, just unless they're in the rhythm of the offense and not just jacking up crazy shots. But definitely, he likes us to take shots within the offense, and feel like that's kind of it. Yeah.
I feel there is a such thing as a bad three, but BP as a coach, he doesn't really get on us too much about bad shots. He'll get on you more about what you do defensively. If not making plays defensively, that's what he'll get on you more about. So that's definitely a focus.
I got a quote from Coach. He says, if you're open, shoot it. If you're not open, don't shoot it. So if I'm open, I'm going to shoot it.
On the left here, thank you.
This is for everybody. They're running out of toilet paper in Auburn with all these wins. What's it like being players? Looking back and seeing the campus celebrate, victory after victory here for you guys in the last 2 weeks.
And once again, Horace, lead us off, and we'll come left.
I mean, it feels good, It's bigger than basketball for us, really just doing it for Auburn, because Auburn hasn't had a really winning historic program in basketball. Just to see how our fans reacting to us back home, all the love that we see on social media, because we're not there to really physically experience it. It really feels good just to see all the happy faces, all the smiles that we're bringing to Auburn. You feel me? It feels good that we're making this history as a family. Auburn is a family. You feel me? Auburn family is a legit thing. If you see it or not, you got to be there to feel it. You got to be there to believe it. And I've been here for 4 years, so I really experienced it, and I really feel that everyone we do, everyone we get, you feel me? It just adds on to it.
Have you ever rolled Tumors Corner?
I mean, when we got back from SEC, it was probably like my first time really experiencing rolling Tumors Corner personally. It was really fun though.
It's the same thing. It's just a blessing. I'm just thankful for all the fans that we got. And we really are a family. Like, everybody want to see us win. And all the support and fans coming all the way up here to watch us play. I'm just appreciative and thankful.
I just think it's great to be supported by the Auburn family. They supported the program since Coach Pearl got here, and watched us kind of change the narrative since we've been here from a losing program to a winning organization. And it's just great to go home and be supported by everybody just waiting outside for us, and it just feels good.
Yeah, it's great just going off what everybody else said, just getting the support that we're getting from the Auburn community, and just be able to do what we were able to do, continue to make history, continue to be an inspiration for kids and people that are younger. It's a blessing.
Yeah, same thing. It's just an honor to be able to represent Auburn. You know, at the end of the day, our job is to represent Auburn the best we can. Anytime we're on the court or off the court, and so you know, it just feels good that we have such a huge fan base, the student body, you know, and people all over Auburn just always supporting us. And I feel like the love is really real. It's not fake at all. You see all the sports supporting us. We see it on social media, and you know, you got to thank those guys. You got to thank the football team, women's basketball, soccer, everybody. They're all supporting us, and we definitely feel the love.
Gentlemen, great job. We're going to dismiss you now to go to breakout sessions. Congratulations on getting this far. Good luck tomorrow.